Hi Aries, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. Thank you to all of you guys who like and subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful for your comments, your shares, your donations, to those of you who book personal readings and shop the website. So I am literally about caught up on readings. So I'm going to set up for the sale to immediately or automatically post at midnight, so you guys can go ahead and start purchasing so that we can connect. Okay, and then I'll follow suit like a few days later. I'll announce that the candles are also on sale as well. Okay, so let's jump into it. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my information is in the description box located down below. Okay, and if you have not heard from me, I know some of you guys may have just purchased readings, so if you've purchased a reading and you haven't heard from me and it's been a while, then please reach out to me. All right, so let's jump into it, Aries. This is who is discussing you and why. All right, and I may do two parts because my internet, that is why I didn't get to upload yesterday's reading the day before. The internet company had to come out to my house and literally switch out my internet box, and I guess it was like an issue outside, so we should be good to go at this point. But it was a nightmare. I could not get my readings to upload. Oh god, it seems like every time I come in this room and I have to turn that ring light on, it's like beaming down on me, with or without the air on. So I'm over here feeling like a hot dog. All right, let's jump into it. Let's see who is discussing you and why, Aries. Sun is in Cancer. Moon is in Scorpio. All right, let's see what messages come out, Spirit. And even when I try with the natural light, it's still not quite enough light. All right, wow, look what's come out. Ace of Wands. The Emperor, you are impressive at this time, or you are impressing others. This is like an energy of like, just for instance, people wanting to offer you things, whether it's just doing a nice gesture for you of some sort, or thinking of doing a nice gesture, inviting you into something, or watching you being invited into something, or not only that, going after something. Like this could be you receiving your roses from some people. You know how they say, give me my flowers while I'm still here, or like people only get their flowers after they're gone. This is an energy of you receiving the flowers or picking them yourself, right here, right now, with the Ace of Wands, Emperor energy. Like that combination, if the Magician would have came out as well, I would have thought you was a wizard. You know what I mean? On some Harry Potter type shit. But this is very well the next closest thing next to it. But it's empowering to see this type of energy. I feel like people could discuss you because you are empowering. Your strength is unwavering, and you're confident. You have to be. And a lot of times when we get stripped of everything, that's all that we really have left, is who we are at the core, and how we were spit out in nature. So it's very important that you stay connected to that energy. That's the point of grounding. So I feel like you could be the topic of discussion because of that, because you aren't wavering from who you are. You're just changing, and it looks as though maybe to other people that you have shown them away, or they're not worthy of your energy or your presence. You've distanced yourself, separated yourself. You've made the final decision. You've had the last say, the last laugh. Is that type of energy here. I feel like people may be kind of feeling off of you, but it's very much so necessary and along the path that Spirit is driving you. So that could be being discussed here. You being whisked up and whisked away. And this may be the last time that some people get to encounter with you. The last time they get to play on you, or at least try to, the last time they get to try and be disrespectful or codependent, or manipulative. Like, this just a war that a lot of motherfuckers against you is not about to win, or they realizing that they have not won. You very well are still very much armed. It's like Viper. You remember the car alarms? I might be telling my age, but I think this was like in the 90s, where it's like Viper. You walk up to like a nice car and they have that alarm systems, and it warns your ass before you decide to touch, or when you get too close. It's like you got that around you here, and it's spirit speaking loud. You don't even have to say anything. It's in your walk, it's in your talk, it's in your dress, it's in your expression, or should I say. It's in your demeanor. King of Pentacles. You there, and you're gonna stay there. And that is also, we try all different things when we're trying to find ourselves. We might dip our hand and our toe in different waters to test it. We may get caught up in different situations or distracted going down different lanes at a young age, and we have to live and learn and find our way through that. That's the King of Pentacles and Emperor together here. It may have been muddy, but the mud is drying up, and now you're able to sow and plant, and really reap something beneficial out of this. And I feel like people are seeing that, or maybe discussing that. You may be different, but you're no different than anybody else that's out here trying to get it and has a right to get out here and get it. You get into it. Page of Wands. Young Aries energy. Whether you young or not, it's a young beast in you. It's a young fire in you. It's a attitude in you, and it's the one that that you put out there first, and everybody else follows behind and just adds on to until we get to the 12th house. He starts with the 1, and then the 2 adds on to the 1, the 3 adds on to the 2 and the 1, the 4 adds on to the 3, 2, 1, and so on until we get to the 12th. But bottom line is, you started it. You are the one. And I feel like people can see themselves or see certain things about you inside themselves as well, and people could be discussing that. Okay. Okay, that didn't come out quite right. Let's reshuffle. Spirit. Six of Swords. Yep, this is the next leg of the race. This is the next part of the journey that everybody don't get to see with you. Everybody don't get to ride along. Everybody don't get to elaborate. They don't get to share the information. It's just you moving forward here. It's spirit pulling you out of situations, or pulling you away from energies. So that your boat can rock just a little bit less. Yeah, the Moon. The 5 of Pentacles. Can't make this shit up. Page of Swords, the Star. I'm gonna cover the Star up. Y'all know what time it is, though. Oops, and I still didn't do a good job at that. What do you know? All right, but y'all get the point. All right, so we have the Moon, the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Star. Like I said, I feel like this is kind of spelling out what I just kind of got done elaborating on, as far as what you illuminate in others that they may not be ready to illuminate within themselves. It's like a poor, I don't know, it's like people could be, it's just like an energy of judgment. Because this Page of Swords is Aquarius energy. The Star is Aquarius energy. But the Page of Swords itself could be someone watching and studying you and speaking on you for the wrong reasons. You know, someone like studying you to try and see what your weaknesses are, or to even just see if you are weaker than what you portray. Like you with the Ace of Wands and the Emperor energy. Like I said, if somebody's very direct, very confident, but with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles, it would lead to insecurity. Whether this is you making people feel that and them then expressing their opinion based off of their insecurity, not off of facts. Okay, with the Moon and Five of Pentacles, it's like feeling like you don't measure up, like you're not good enough, like you got fired, like you got sent on your way, like you lost something, but you still are fixated on it. And this could be whoever this is discussing you, fixated on you, because the Star is out after the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This is like the Moon, not something that's being hidden, doesn't, like somebody doesn't want you to know something, or they do a good job at keeping it, disguising it, is how I feel. But you pick up on it. You know, people hate that. It's like everybody has a poker face, but when it comes to your poker face, it's top tier. It's elite. 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you mean business. 5 of Cups. Big business. You're breaking hearts. You're hurting feelings. You're giving out reality checks. Ace of Cups. I feel like you could be someone's wish fulfillment. You could be someone's happy place. And you could be somebody's worst nightmare. High Priestess, Pisces energy. Someone dreams about you. High Priestess, 5 of Cups. And someone feels a way that they can't play out a fantasy with you. Some of you guys could, like I said, you could make money in different and unique ways here. And this could be like an energy of someone trying to count your finances or feeling away because you're spiritual, into the esoteric, you're secretive, you're just 10 of Cups. You're happy. You're content. It's like you trigger people, but you trigger them in a way where they feel like once they watch you do something, then they go off of that and they either react to it, retaliate, or project. And this is you simply being yourself and following, you know, what you are feeling like your intuition is actually connecting with and tapping into. Meanwhile, somebody's butt hurt, and instead of them trying to figure out how to do the same thing, they're more fixated on you. Maybe you're like the first person that introduced somebody into spirituality, or this is the way that you think, your perspective. And then you stood 10 toes down, regardless of how people tried to judge you, make fun of you. Like this is an energy where people could call you a witch and say that you practice witchcraft. But I'm not, that's another topic for another day, because we could go on and on about that. You know what I mean? But it's still something very bright about you, and it's still something very godly like about you that is outside of, per se, like the 3D, for example, Christianity, right? Everybody knows, well, not everybody, but the Bible, going to church, fellowshipping, that sort of thing here is so set and strong where I'm from. But it's like, even though you, with spirituality, that's not something that's practiced, the way that you are coming across is still laying the same impact on whoever this is. These naysayers, it could be more than one person here, but it's definitely being discussed. And it's definitely wanting to be tapped in by other energies as well here. They may not even open up and bring to your attention that that's what they're doing behind the scenes, but they very well so are keeping up with you here, and how you are maneuvering, and how you just seem to not have to be one to dibble and dabble in the crowd if you don't need to. And it's just not a way of living and thinking. Relationships are necessary, right? But the right relationships, that's what the main thing is, what we need to focus on here. You know, foundation is most important. They say a few good friends, a few good people in your corner is all you need. After that, shit gets confusing. So, it could be discussed that you are a loner. You really are that. You stand on that. With the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, yeah, and the King of Swords. You're going to leave them to stay in their head and in their belief systems, in their conditioning, in their competition. You're the King of Swords energy here. They're not moving anything. They're not confusing you. Everything is ticking up here just the way it needs to be ticking. Tick and talking. And that hurts people's feelings. Two of Swords, and it came out in reverse. Yeah. There is no confusion. Once the decision is made, it's made. Your time is up. You out of here. And people could be calling you cutthroat. You didn't have to go that far. You know, Aries didn't have to talk to me like that. It just could be an energy where, hey, you hurt the bully's feelings. Whoever this is didn't know as much as they thought they did. You prove somebody wrong every single day. And this could be somebody that runs their damn mouth and just thinks they're right and they know everything. Or somebody that always has an opinion. I feel like you guys every day are shutting somebody up, and you are rewiring their whole motherfucking mind frame. You got to with the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. You are the Emperor. Ain't nobody else in the zodiac the Emperor but you. Everybody else got kings and queens attached to them. Besides Taurus, who has the Empress, which is the counterpart to the Emperor, which is your neighbor. 3 of Pentacles. Judgment. But it's you, baby, that they trying to get at and work with and talk about and sleep with and get another chance with, collaborate with, tell how they feel, express how they really feel this time around, because there is deception here. There's hidden feelings here. But it's like always, when you move on, then people want to realize how important and how much of a star you really are in their life. Don't have to be a literal star. We all come from the stars, right? So that we are of that. And you being discussed like one. I'm going to leave this here. This is going to be part 1. And I'm going to come back with a part 2. Okay. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I got to go get a fan. I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.